Austin, the legal battle over this law has created a lot of uncertainty.
KXAN's Alyssa Gord spoke with immigrant advocates and researchers who explain as this case moves in the system, they're being inundated with questions.
These are all our closed cases from the past, probably 5 years, maybe 10.
The American Gateway's Austin office is full of files, each representing a person who worked to attain status or citizenship in the U.S. But now Robert Painter says their office is increasingly full of people asking questions about Senate Bill 4.
There's a lot of fear. I think that that's the most common emotion for all of our clients.
Painter says the uncertainty about the status of SB 4 has made giving legal advice more complicated.
We spend a lot more time preparing our clients with their rights under the Constitution, explaining to them exactly what their immigration benefits are and are not.
The legislature, when it's been working on SB 4, has created even greater anxiety in the community.
It's an anxiety Rajna Natarajan has noticed with her work at the Civil Rights Clinic at the UT Austin Law School, as have her colleagues at the law school's immigration clinic. These clinics are also fielding a host of immigration and legal questions from the community, questions they'll have to wait on the court to answer.
SB 4 poses some serious constitutional problems, both under the Fourth Amendment and the First Amendment, and I think the courts will be looking very closely to make sure that the state actually has the power to enact that law.
Alyssa Gord, KXAN News.
Some of these legal issues came up when Arizona passed a similar law several years ago. Texas lawmakers point out they learned from those legal challenges and say the Texas law does not require officers to ask about immigration status, but it does allow it. Supporters also point out the law specifically bars discrimination, and immigrants who are victims or witnesses of crimes do have protection. We have continuing coverage of these issues as well as the emerging arguments. It's all online right now on KXAN.com under the politics section.